The Buddhists owe me already because I did them a solid once. So.
The Buddhists owe me.
That's a pretty big statement right there. As a whole, collectively.
So this place has been abandoned by 90% of the Buddhists for as long as we've been here. But one stayed behind. He was not Vietnamese. He was Stuart from Canada.
Stuart, the famous one.
He was kind of living there like a semi-homeless person. And every now and then he'd come down on his riding mower and talk to me about stuff. He knew that we had a dairy.
About the government listening to your sound waves.
Yeah, he knew we had a dairy, so at one point
anal
he came
probes,
down and
that sort of thing.
he had seen like cars that had been here for an event. He said, "I thought you might be being raided by the government." And I was like, "Raided by the government? Well, you guys have raw milk here. You know it's illegal." And okay, Stuart.
Yeah, it's like having like, you know.
I didn't think paranoid Buddhist was a thing. I mean,
You would have thought the opposite, wouldn't you? You'd think the opposite. They'd be a bit more chill than that.
No, not chill at all. So one day,
like you got uranium here and thing, you know.
Yeah, he called me up one day and he's like, "Hey, can you help me move? They sold the property. They're kicking me out of here, and I gotta go." And I was like, "Yeah, man, tomorrow I can help. Is tomorrow good?" He's like, "Yeah, we're good." So I took my trailer down there and said, "Just load this trailer up. When it's full, I'll come get it and get out of here. But I'm not helping you move. I'm helping
Like
move.
things
but I'm not,
to do.
So I come back the next day, and the real estate agent and Stuart are screaming at each other. I'm like, "Oh, this isn't good." So apparently, the place had sold like 6 months ago, and they were just ignoring Stuart. Which you can't throw someone off the place they live, even if you own it, within 30 days of notice. So he's claiming he had no notice. Real estate guy is claiming he did. He's got to get out of here. And so I'm like, "All right, Stuart, listen, I have a very limited amount of energy to devote to this project. We gotta load your trailer now, and I'll take you to the next Buddhist retreat immediately, the end." And so I go inside and I'm helping him carry, like, poor guy, everything he owned was in little plastic bags from Kroger, But laying on its face on the floor is one of these giant 6-foot tall Hobart mixers, which I recognized from my pizza days.
My God.
Just bleeding from the skull, like oil was running out of it. And I was like, "Stuart, what's up with this?" And he's like, "That's just some of the shit they abandoned." I was like, "Well, we're taking this."
Yeah.
So it's at Cultivari now making pizza.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
No, those are like, the big ones are like 20 grand. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I found a guy
insane.
on Craigslist who was like, "Listen, it's probably only good for parts. I'll give you $400. So I called Ryan and I was like, "Hey man, I got this thing for pizza dough. Would you do 600?" And he's like, "Done.
Yeah.
Be there tomorrow."
I think ours was like 18,000 the one we have at Hunky Dory.
Yeah,
Like,
brand new.
but-
Kitchen equipment is $1 million.
No, it is. It's like, no,
And then-
A-Smart will never, be poor. I mean, and there's the amount of
But
restaurants
you
that
cook
come
one
and
hamburger
go.
on it, and it's worth
It's worth,
$400.
yeah, exactly. It's like driving a car off the lot, it's like, boom.